Finally, welcome to the 2014 first Kooopa Kast of 2014. After a
Hooray!
third, after a 30-minute delay. All Google's fault. I'm gonna call them out. They're gonna shut us down right now.
Yeah.
Everything is gonna go black. Anyways, I'm joined by these fine gentlemen. Welcome to 2014, guys. How does it feel to be in 2014? Feels the same to me.
Yeah.
It's
Feels
a little bit
pretty
colder.
even.
It's a little bit colder.
It is a little bit colder.
Yeah.
That Arctic vortex thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's run down the list. We'll start. Someone just go first. And what is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Donatello.
You would pick Donatello. Michelangelo, dude. Michelangelo. He's the party dude.
Yeah.
You would pick Michelangelo.
I would pick Michelangelo.
No,
No, man. Raphael, he's cool but rude. He's my favorite.
I've always liked Leonardo.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with the boss man and go with Donatello.
There you go.
Nice. Nice.
I hear he does machines.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 Is it me?
Honest?
Yeah.
I'd say Michelangelo as well.
See,
Nice.
that's a man with good taste right there. That's a man who knows his
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles.
Mine would be.
Speaking of Ninja Turtles, you guys hear about? I think his name is Avery James, the guy that voiced the Shredder. He passed away.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, James
yeah.
Avery?
James Avery. There we go. I said Avery James. Yeah. Yeah, he passed away.
Uncle Phil.
Yep,
Yeah.
Uncle Phil.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel bad because I saw a post on Facebook and I didn't even think about it, but I put on there, may he dine on turtle soup in heaven. I hope that wasn't too mean-spirited.
No. He never once got to terminate the turtles.
Yeah.
Anyway,
James,
well,
what was yours? Okay.
mine would be maybe Shredder because he moved the story along.
He's not a turtle, though.
He's not a turtle.
There would be no reason for the Ninja Turtles if there wasn't a Shredder. They would just be turtles eating pizza.
Come
What
on.
about Krang?
Oh, good Crank. Oh, dude, Crank was just creepy, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like I feel like if he's not in the giant robot thing, he's just like squiggling around the ground. Like the turtles just don't even find him. We're like, this is kind of sad, guys. We're just gonna go. We'll just we'll do this like.
Everything was kind of disturbing in the whole Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles universe.
What
Yeah.
are we talking about? 4 turtles being taught by a rat who knew ninjutsu? No, nothing weird about that at all, man. It sounds pretty legit.
Yeah.
There's Bebop and Rocksteady, and
Yeah.
oh man,
All
I
right,
ate that
let's
stuff
move
up.
to our predictions.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We won't go over Justin and I. You guys already saw it. It's been up on the site for a while. For you guys who haven't checked it out, you can go to purenintendo.com/2013/12/31/James wins. That is the real URL. That is purenintendo.com/2013/12/31/James wins.
Hashtag humble brag.
It won't let me change it to just /James wins.
flawless victory.
Yeah.
Anyways, I want to go to your guys' predictions that you sent me, except for Tristan
No.
and Matt.
It's been a long day.
Oh, lazy bums.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
But anyways, I want to start with Alex,
Oh, man.
and I'll go through the predictions, and you guys can make fun of him or ask him why he came up with that.
Yeah, you should do because I kind of forgot my predictions.
Start with his first one. He says for 2014, Alex knows that a new
Uh-huh.
IP involving NFC figures for the Wii U.
It's gotta happen.
Nice.
I hope it happens.
Like, what type of game are you thinking of? Or are you thinking of?
Anything and everything, really. Like I said, I think it's gonna be a brand new one that will specialize in getting figures. I think they'll jump on the Skylanders and Disney Infinity route and come up with their own. Especially if it's something involving all of the Nintendo characters and their history. That would be really cool.
Yeah, that
Make
would.
it like a game editor where you can go in and make your own games involving the characters, and maybe each character would have their own like custom tile sets from their games brought over that you could use to kind of mix and match, make your own. That would be pretty cool.
That would be
like an NES remix, but modern.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I say boo though. No, I'm just kidding.
What a stupid prediction.
Oh my god, only Alex would think of something like that.
What a jerk.
His second prediction is Zelda Wii U trailer will be shown off there in E3.
Yes.
Yes.
I would hope for that. Yeah.
You better, because I think it was one of your predictions.
Oh yeah.
His third prediction that I really like is Nintendo releases both 3DS and Wii U bundles with Smash Brothers.
Wow.
I can see that.
That's one of their. That's gonna be one of their biggest system sellers.
Oh,
so
yeah.
why not having a separate
bundle.
bundle for each system?
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they came out with like a special edition bundle or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, that would like make it easy for so many people because there's a lot of people that are waiting just for Smash Brothers.
Exactly. So I mean, like, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So
There's
automatic
still-
victory on my part.
Yeah, there's still people that only bought the GameCube for Melee, and I read a post recently that someone finally bought a Wii, and instead of playing Brawl, they downloaded Project M, which is some fan-made
Oh yeah.
version of Brawl that's supposed to make it better, you know?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
More
That
like
looks pretty
Melee.
good.
more balanced.
Yeah, and that's the only reason why he got the Wii. He's like, I bought it for $45 and I'm playing Project M. I'll get a Wii U if the new one is good.
Yeah.
So there's people out there.
And its fourth prediction is Nintendo does an overhaul to their online network to improve stability, and performance.
The reason why I said that was because they had the whole job search for an IT architect. So I think maybe they're wanting to take a harder look at the way they got their network set up.
Well, the Christmas down, like the downtime during Christmas, really kind of said volumes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Made me sad because I wanted to do a system transfer, but I still had to link my Vverse account with my 3DS so I could switch over to my new Zelda one that I got,
Yeah.
which is
Nice.
amazing. But I
Nice.
had to wait.
It made me sad because Tom was saying, "Have you downloaded Super Mario Bros. 3 yet?" No. Well, it's already on there, and sure enough, when I get on there, it was like, "Tom, are you just messing with me? It's not here. Well, it is in Europe." Well, I'm not in Europe, am I, Tom?
Nice. I was gonna say, I was like, that's not here.
And his last prediction, which is probably the greatest of all time, Star Fox at E3.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
All
Please,
troops
please
move
be
out.
true. Please be true.
I think sixth time
Yes.
for me picking it as a prediction is a charm.
Yeah.
I think everybody should be. That should be at least one of their predictions.
I
Everyone
almost
should say
left it
Star
out
Fox.
this year, and I knew, I was like, if I leave it out this year, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You almost have to keep it in there.
Yeah.
Nobody talked about. He has to leave it out so we can actually get it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just jinxed us.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Mr. Thomas's, which are really good.
Oh, I say how it is.
I mean, as good
Playing
as
favorites.
Alex. They're all good.
They're more kind of
Well, his
dreams
first
than
one,
predictions.
you would understand the first one. Like, once I say the first one is good. His first prediction, I'm going to go back to my Word document. Majora's Mask 3D announced.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
A little ambitious, are we?
Oh god, that'd be amazing.
Well, people online have been asking for a 3D remake of Majora's Mask for a while.
Yeah. And like the people that say it's coming to the Wii U, because remember there was some fan-made thing that showed it in like really good
Oh, that
graphics.
was so cool.
But I think it's more feasible, more realistic to be on the 3DS since they already have the engine, you know, that they've built in 3D on the 3DS with Ocarina of Time. So.
Or it could be on the Wii U and it could look gorgeous and it would be.
But they've already done a remake, or they've already done like a port, you know, remastering on the Wii U with Wind Waker. So I think people would think, just show the Zelda Wii U trailer. And then do
But who cares about what those people think? Let's think about what I think. How pretty that would be.
Yeah.
Ocarina 3D looked nice.
Oh,
Yeah, it did.
It did
It
look
was
a
really
nice game.
Yeah.
And I think it would it would be a nice fit. So.
I signed
Yeah.
Project Moonfall.
Yeah.
Thomas's second prediction is Zelda Wii U footage revealed.
Yes.
His third prediction is Super Mario Universe announced. I hope so.
That would be interesting.
so.
Yeah.
Or
I almost
Baby.
put like a new Mario game, but there's been a lot of Mario and a lot of criticism, to Nintendo, like, hey, there's so much Mario, but
How's
I could
that a
see
bad
them.
thing?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
really.
but I could see them like waiting a year or something.
And are you thinking of like a Galaxy sort of thing, Thomas?
Mhm.
Yeah, like I guess a third story in the Galaxy line, but kind of expanded, I guess. Even better, bigger and better.
Maybe they'll finally do like that multiplayer idea they had way back in Super Mario 64, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna go to this world, you go to that world, and we'll just do our best to accumulate as many stars as we can.
The Mario 128.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, people are hoping for like a sequel almost to Mario 64 where, and I never really felt this with Mario 64, but people see Mario 64 as like an open world Mario 64 where you're not just jumping into, little levels on a little, flat world map. You're actually going through this world, this 3D world where, in the game it was a castle and you had the basement, you had all the other stuff, but you could actually explore a little bit more before you actually jumped into the paintings, and so people kind of want more of a open exploration one, I guess. But
I miss that. You can't.
because even Galaxy was a little more modular. There wasn't much you could do on the observatory itself, but
Yeah.
so I could see that. That would be cool, and the universe moniker would be fitting with that, I think.
Indeed.
And Thomas's fourth prediction is Game Boy Advance games become available on the 3DS Virtual Console.
I hope you're right.
Yeah.
Such a huge library that we're missing out on.
Yeah.
I would give them all my money.
I mean, I've got Metroid Fusion on mine, so I mean, that's like, once you have Metroid Fusion, I mean, that's all you need.
Yeah.
But what about such classics as Urban Yeti? I need to be able to play that again.
I'm surprised no one's predicted GameCube games. I should have put that on mine, but.
Dibs.
What
That's cheating.
What about Super Nintendo games on the 3DS?
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't think they'd go. I don't think they'd go that far. I think they'd cut it off at.
Yeah, they would. But
The
Yeah.
3DS would become too powerful.
They'd start to become sentient.
Yeah. What was the last prediction?
His last prediction was Professor Layton announced for Smash Brothers.
Oh,
Yes.
Interesting.
What would his final Smash be? He would give you like a terrible puzzle, and you're like, if you can't figure it out in time.
He just one off the
He
side
would
of
do
the
some
stage.
awesome fencing moves.
No,
He does fence.
I could see him taking off his hat and throwing it like Odd Job.
Yes.
He would probably throw Luke, and Luke would be like, "The Professor!"
Not quite, you.
Moving on to J Money's predictions. His first one is Nintendo will show off a new IP. Everyone's on that new IP. I don't know. I'm pressing things on this Google Hang. I don't know what I'm doing. Its second game. I could ask you what new IP, but it's a new IP, so you don't know what. That's why it's new. The second prediction is Nintendo will announce that the Nintendo Network ID is replacing friend codes, and friend code system will be phased out.
That'd be good.
I could see
That'd
that.
be nice.
I could too.
Yeah.
Because they already don't want you to share the 3DS friend codes on Miiverse, so it's like, okay, so what's the point?
Yeah, it's weird how one system uses friend code, like one system uses Nintendo Network ID, and the other uses friend code. That doesn't make really any sense.
Yeah.
And I really said it because I think they're just waiting for more people to sign up for the IDs before they say, okay, we're going to nix friend codes altogether.
Yeah. They're waiting until the saturation gets up to 80, 90% or something.
Right.
And his third prediction is a Kirby game will be announced for the Wii U.
That'd be nice. I do love me some Kirby.
Wait, wasn't a Kirby game already announced?
For the 3DS.
3DS, yeah.
That's right.
Which I think it's already came out in Japan. It's coming out
Yeah,
very
it's
soon.
already out in Japan, and I don't know if they've announced anything for North America yet.
Well, I think it's
everything
out
over
like the third weekend of January or something, isn't it?
No.
It's like January 21 or something, so it's not quite out, but yeah, it's coming out this month.
But I figure if they release a 3DS game, they got to be working on something else. So
Yeah.
And his fourth prediction is Hyrule Warriors will release, and we'll finally get to see Zelda Wii U title. We'll get at least the release window for Zelda Wii U. He says his guess will be fall 2015.
Zelda double whammy.
Like, when do you think?
Well, Hyrule Warriors will probably be 2014, and Zelda Wii U will probably be later, but...
I really am excited to see what that new title is going to be, because Hyrule Warriors just...
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Really? To me, it's like...
I'm pumped for it. But you know what? I guarantee you it's going to come out, and you're going to get people that are divided right down the middle. They're going to hate it, or they're going to love it.
yeah,
Time's going to pass, and then everyone's going to be like, you know what? They should do another creative thing with the Zelda license. Let someone else give it a try.
Right. No, like I'm
Yeah.
I'm totally excited with the game. I'm so excited for that. Like I squealed like a girl when I saw the trailer for it. I'll admit to that. I was like, it's so cool. But it's just the title. This is the title that kind of bugs me.
Well,
that's
it's a
just
temporary
the
title. Anyway.
Oh, of course, yeah. It's just like
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying I can't wait until we get to see what the actual title is going to be. And if it, like, 'cause the other Dynasty Warriors were multiplayer, so like they could easily have the 4 swords tunic each. Like everyone's a different Link color, and have online multiplayer.
They'll have a different colored scarf. Make it.
That's a swanky scarf he's got.
that would be cool to have that with online multiplayer, though.
That would,
Yeah.
that would.
Mm-hmm.
We would be
Can only
unstoppable.
hope.
That's one prediction I didn't see is none of us predicted that Nintendo would have an online game this year.
Oh wow.
We just kind of assumed that's why.
Yeah. Well, assume that they're not, or assume that they will.
Assumed that they will.
I hope to God they do, because
Well,
we all
I
need
guess
to get
Mario
that.
Kart for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Smash Brothers.
And
Smash Brothers,
Well, they haven't actually said, but I don't know.
I think it's
Yeah,
episode
Brawl,
Smash
Brawl
Brothers.
was so terrible online, so I could see them almost saying, to preserve quality, blah, 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 blah.
Don't speak such evil.
I mean, when I tried Mass Effect 3 multiplayer online for the Wii U, it worked very well. There was no lagging. It was very confident.
Yeah.
The rooms were surprisingly filled, so, I think everything seemed to work out, and that's a third-party title, so I think they should be able to handle a first-party title pretty well.
Well, that's what I hope too, but like, you guys played Wii Sports Club online?
We played a game, Justin.
Yeah, it's almost the exact same issues I had with Brawl. Like, almost the exact same issues.
There's a little bit of lag, kind of.
Well, yeah, like when there wasn't lag, it was fine. But when there was lag, the entire game slows to a crawl. You know what I'm talking about? Did you ever play Smash Brothers Brawl with a terrible connection? Like, everybody's going like... They're like jumping around in slow-mo.
Yeah.
And I was like, just quit out if it's that bad.
Yeah.
So,
I never ran into that problem with Wii Sports Club, though.
Really? I had it. I had it a lot.
I had people drop out like their connection was bad,
Uh-huh.
but I never had the lag issue.
I had that slowness issue a lot. I played tennis online a ton because I love playing tennis and
I don't play any tennis because I suck at it.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe it's just. I mean, bowling. How much lag is there going to be? Everybody's taking turns, but in tennis, it is just a mess. It's just like Brawl all over again.
Yeah. And then we were playing golf with Justin. It's just like, Justin's like, oh, Tristan, please stop being so good and beating me at my score. I'm like, what are you talking about? I have 50 strokes. You have 20. I'm totally winning this game.
Yeah, see, and that wasn't bad. Playing with Tristan, there was no lag because you're taking turns.
Right.
The tennis, ugh.
And also get some audio chat on Wii Sports, Club.
Yeah.
I was about to message Justin, go, do you want to just fire up like Skype or something so we can chat with each other?
I know, because all we're doing was we're saying like, nice job.
So close.
Ah.
And you're the best, James. How'd that get in there?
Oh man.
So I'm like,
So
that
good.
was
Back on. Good.
that was quickly. Let's go through Justin and mine predictions. There's a few of them I want to clear the air about.
James, there's a few that I want to mention prominently here.
Some slight alterations.
I am proud of this year. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I got it. I think James wins. As everyone else says. But we'll start with Justin's because it's the one at the top.
Because I'm the underdog, right?
That's right.
All right, his first one is what a lot of you guys already said: a Zelda Wii U will be revealed. Moving on, we want to talk about. He says at least one new Wii U game will be shown taking advantage of the NFC feature on the gamepad.
That's probably a little bit safer than mine.
Mm-hmm.
Third one is Miyamoto will show off his new IP after like 6 years or how long he's been working on that IP.
Well, there was an interview like 4 or 5 months ago where he said possibly soon, like maybe after, he said like some of the holiday games, like after Mario 3D World, we may be able to talk more about that. So, seemed like maybe this E3, but we'll see.
He'll announce it and drop the mic and just walk off, and we'll all be in awe.
Yeah. Well, I could see it. Sometimes with Miyamoto's new IPs, like, I feel like Wii Music was kind of an IP, even though people are kind of like, nah, it wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but like Wii Music, Pikmin, I feel like sometimes his ideas are more based off the medium in which the gameplay is based. Like, so I could see his new IP maybe being heavily driven around the gamepad and the dual screen, asynchronous gameplay, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, fourth prediction is a new Metro game announced.
Yeah, that one's who knows. That one could be shot in the dark.
3D. What are you leaning more towards? 3DS, Wii U?
I would lean more towards the Wii U, mostly because I feel like it needs it more.
Actually,
But
feel like question day. What would you guys be more excited for? A new 3DS Metroid or a new Wii U Metroid?
Wii U, hands down.
Wii U. Definitely.
Yeah, Wii U.
Hang on, because the 3DS one might be a 2D one, just like Super Metroid or Metroid Fusion.
yeah, and like remember there was a rumor like some Metroid Dread game that was coming out.
Yeah, that
It was
was.
supposed to be a new 2D one, and so I feel like the 3DS would be a perfect match for that. But I don't know. I guess I just feel like if Metroid is kind of a perfect franchise to be kind of grittier and HD, and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and I feel like there's kind of a glut of side-scrolling polygonal platformers on the 3DS. Castlevania, Mirror Fate, the Batman, Arkham Origins Blackgate. I don't think the graphical fidelity of it is quite as good. Nintendo may just choose to do a full side-screen platformer like Yoshi's Island with just a unique style, though, for Metroid, not something polygonal. But anyways, I just think the Metroid Wii U would have more impact.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we all still probably talk to this day about how great Metroid Prime 1 and 2 are. I mean, you pop that in your GameCube, you're surprised of, like, this is out then? It looks so good.
I really hope that Nintendo is doing like some sort of Year of Samus or they've got something like that planned where Metroid is no longer a once in 5 year franchise. It could be almost like Zelda where you have like an independent handheld series and an independent console series.
Right.
But I just love Metroid series, so more Metroid games the better.
Oh, yeah.
Justin's sixth prediction for 2014: a new peripheral expansion announced for the Wii U gamepad. Now, what were you thinking? Like a battery? A bigger battery?
Yeah, like I didn't want to get too specific with it, but potentially you've seen the connector on the gamepad that isn't being used at the moment. I could see that being used as like, yeah. You could use it for like maybe even like a range extender, because like think about it, they could come out with like maybe a $30, $20 adapter that plugs in there, and maybe it extends the gamepad's reach by 30 feet or something, and then you could access it pretty much anywhere in your home. Different floors, stuff like that. And I don't think it wouldn't add much bulk to it. And then another expansion I was thinking of was just I guess it was mostly just the range extension, but potentially extending that outside of the home, like we'd have to have some sort of a cell connection or something like that. But I think there would be too much lag and latency. Nintendo wouldn't do that, but I could see a range extender though.
I have some bad news for you.
Yes, go.
That bottom extender that you were all showing off, that actually carries AC current through it, so you can charge the gamepad.
Well, I know the gold parts on the left and right do that, but the connector itself, like when you put it in the charging cradle, it's just connecting to the gold squares on the left and right. But there's a whole connector there in the center that could be used for any sort of an expansion, I would think.
Speak, Tristan, speak.
Speak?
So it's just those gold things on the side that do the current. But there's so many pins. I mean, like if you just look at it from a sheer hardware level, there's a ton of pins on that connector, so there's a lot you could do with it, I think. It's almost like an expansion port on the bottom of the GameCube or something like that. But
There's nobody just begging for it.
we'll see. I mean, the GameCube only had 2 adapters that took advantage of the expansion port on the bottom of the GameCube.
What was the second one? I know the Game Boy player was one I saw.
There was a modem, there was a broadband adapter, and
that's
a
right.
Game Boy player. And I think there was even one port that was never even used on it, but they just put it on there just in case. So it could be that Nintendo's like, oh yeah, there's an extender, we use it for debug, but we're not actually releasing anything to the public for it. Yeah, just a wish probably.
I don't know. They're known for thinking out of the box, so.
Yeah, and part of like the whole new peripheral is Nintendo. How many new peripherals do they debut in a single generation? I mean, they had the Wii Motion Plus adapter before they had the fully integrated one. So I could see a range extender adapter for the gamepad. 2 years down the road, a completely new gamepad that has that built in, has the new battery built in with the longer battery life and the range extender. Gamepad Plus also has whatever upgrades.
The vitality sensor will make its comeback.
Yeah, I didn't want to say vitality. That's what we were all thinking.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting is I didn't hear anything about dual gamepads.
Oh yeah, that was one thing. I felt like the expansion could be used for maybe even extending it, like adding another controller, doing dual gamepad, something like that, like daisy chaining it or something.
Right.
Anyways, but yeah, that would be a potential. Maybe Matt, you should call dibs on that one. I had that prediction last year, but it didn't happen. But.
That's why it's going to happen this year.
Yeah, probably will.
Yeah, because they mentioned it, and then there hasn't been any mention of it since.
Nope.
And so Justin,
I think
Next
you glossed over one too, James. There was a Wii U to see another price drop.
yeah, Wii U price drop.
Well, that one, I think it's easy to happen. Like that one's kind of
That was a safe game.
Yeah, the safety net.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he glanced over it, He just
James was like, whatever.
whatever. I do have to point something out, though.
Uh-huh.
It's like we only got 5 predictions. Why do you guys get more? I think this contest is a little.
Well, I was thinking like if we all had 10, it would take forever, but those 5 went by quicker than I thought they would.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I think you guys just wanted to give yourself an unfair advantage.
Hey, that was all James. That was all James.
It was about time. I was like, man, everyone had 10. We had to go through all these predictions.
Yeah.
I didn't want to listen to you guys for that long.
I like this story.
Anyways, number 7, which Justin stole from me.
No. Yeah. Well, what's interesting is, guys, we didn't compare notes on this at all. So this one is pretty crazy that we both thought the exact same thing almost.
Same.
Same.
A new 3DS hardware revision, possibly like a 3DS Lite or a lighter, slimmer model.
Yeah. And then you said a new 3DS design, probably the light version.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty
And
sneaky.
it's about time for, I don't want to say about time for 3DS. It is about time for 3DS redesign in 2014. And they already went big, so which way can they go is small unless they just...
I would almost like I mean, the 3DS XL is pretty comfortable. Like, it's still pretty thin, but it's not too thin that it maybe, hurts your hands. But, I don't know, I could almost see them doing like a thinner model still, but that's still kind of ergonomic and...
I'm thinking more like rounder edges instead of the block shape. Maybe.
Like a micro 3DS?
Yeah, like
3DS XS.
kind of like a micro, but just something that's like really lightweight to carry, and it's like it's completely streamlined, like like the MacBook Air of the 3DS or something. Super slim, cut out some of the ports.
Thinking maybe it's mostly screen and speakers, like a lot of just blue space or red space, whatever color you have.
Yeah, and they can almost use that illusion of, even though the screen's maybe the same size as the original 3DS, if they go that route, or the XL, by reducing the size of the bezel, it may make it look bigger, So they're like, oh, wow, I'm going to get this one. It's like, well, it's the same size as the XL, but it just looks bigger.
Justin's 8th prediction is Star Fox game will be announced.
Yep. We actually had the exact same wording for that one, James.
I think we just copy and paste it from all the years. Number 9, which I don't know where you came up with this, but it's awesome. A new Advance Wars sequel to debut.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I hope so. I didn't specify which platform, because they've done some of the Battalion Wars games. They did one on the GameCube, one on the Wii. I don't think those sold very well, but I was kind of leaving hope for that, because that would be cool to kind of have a strategy game, with the gamepad.
Well, I mean, look at the success of Fire Emblem. I mean, like the Fire Emblem games for the Game Boy Advance and the Advance War games, they're literally the exact same.
Yep.
Same style, same tactics. So I mean, something like that could easily be done. And if they did, let's say, one for the Wii U and 3DS, it could almost be like Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, where it's they intertwine with each other.
That would be really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that would actually be a really fun game to have cross-platform play with.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet. Good idea.
Thank you.
I'm taking it now.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Once again, I'm late to the copyright office.
No.
Justin's final prediction for 2014: more connectivity features announced between 3DS and Wii U, which we were kind of just talking about.
Yeah. So hopefully.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I
was kind of purposefully nebulous with that, but it'd be nice to have more games that do the cross-play, like with Monster Hunter. Because I feel like sometimes third parties with the Wii U have been doing more than Nintendo's been doing with their franchises, And I know Nintendo's, I don't know if they confirmed cross-play, like that you could play from 3DS Smash Brothers on the Wii U one.
I think they said no.
Yeah, I think they said no on that.
The
levels are different sizes and everything.
Right, and they're completely different levels and things. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it seems like they could have some sort of franchise that could take advantage of that, some sort of game. Anyways,
Now, moving on to the best predictions for 2014.
I don't know. We just heard 10. I don't think I want to hear another 10.
Yeah, really. I'm tired of hearing you, James. So you get tired of hearing us.
We'll move quickly through this.
Yeah.
A new 3DS design. We've already talked about that.
Okay.
It's going to happen. Super Smash Bros. Will be out sooner than later, probably near the end of the summer.
I think that's pretty solid.
I'm thinking August because, like Thomas, on the same line of what Thomas said, I think there's another big game coming out for the fall. I don't think Smash Bros. Is the fall release. I think it'll be the late summer release.
Yeah, because I could see Smash Brothers kind of doing well no matter when it comes out. So I could see them kind of, Yeah, they could fit it anywhere. They don't have to rely on the holiday.
Because we still have a whole E3 of announcements to go through, and so there's still a lot of games to come out. So I can see them. Smash Bros. Come out like the Pikmin time, Pikmin time frame, and then whatever is announced at E3 come out during the fall.
Yep. And Nintendo has announced pretty big games sometimes where we've never even heard of them at E3, and they come out by November.
Like Mario.
Yeah, Mario 3D World, Donkey Kong
Metroid.
Country Returns. Metroid. Yeah, see, Metroid? Oh, my goodness. I'm hoping they do a press conference just so that you can hear me freak out. But
There'll be a hush over, it'll be a hush of how cool it was. There's Justin going,
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be like Flanders, like
purple drapes! I can't believe I have purple drapes!
yeah.
This awesome person's third prediction is Ritual's next title after Donkey Kong would be revealed. Didn't necessarily want to say it would be Metroid, but it could be, I'm not going to hold myself to Metroid. It's going to be something.
Star Fox?
Yes, that would be awesome.
That would be really awesome.
That would be pretty sweet. And that was a rumor last year they were working
And that would get 2 of my predictions out in one.
Yep.
Nintendo will be back holding a press conference there in E3. I'm not saying what they did was bad, but it wasn't.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't as effective because people didn't catch the announcements, you know. And so like the whole show, people were kind of like, "Oh wait, what did Nintendo announce?" You know. I felt
and that Nintendo Direct was so buggy and laggy that made it even worse.
Yeah, and even watching it, you know, you may actually skip whole sections of a trailer. You know, like we saw probably half of the Smash Brothers trailer. Then when we looked at it later, we're like, "Oh, I didn't even see this part."
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely hope they go back to a traditional press conference this year.
At the Nokia Theater.
Yeah.
Number 5 is a new Star Fox game announced. Number 6, Nintendo introduced a new IP for the Wii U.
Yes.
And this pains me to say, the Wii U in 2014 had the second most home system in sales. Not the second system, but the home system, the home console.
Oh.
Now, it won't be number 1, but it'll be number 2.
Yeah.
Are you thinking the order's going to be number 1 PS4, number 2 Wii U, number 3 Xbox One?
Yeah.
Wait, how'd the Xbox One get on that list?
I hope that's the case.
Ouya's going to be in 3rd place.
No, the Steam OS is going to be 3rd place.
Have you seen how expensive those Steam machines are?
That won't stop people.
Yeah, the kind of thing is, though, it's like, I kind of want one because I don't have a PC gaming computer, and it's like, this kind of solves my problem.
Yeah.
But at the same time, how much is it?
$1,500 later.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think the cheapest one was $500.
I could actually go out and build a PC and still have money left over for a Steam Summer Sale.
Okay.
My next prediction would be the new Wii U Zelda game will be the darkest yet.
Oh my god, I would love that.
Darker, like it's gonna be like at least teen.
Like darker than Majora's Mask, kind of.
Like darker than Majora's Mask. Like, we're just
It's
gonna
the
be
sequel.
we're gonna be wondering what we just watched.
Oh my
I was
god.
gonna say, are we talking like dark where I have to use my lantern in every room? Or?
No.
Oh, Alex, you poor naive fool.
Yeah. Well, I think you're right on, James, because you remember Eiji Aonuma was saying recently when he was asked about the Wii U Zelda, he was like, yeah, we're trying to change some of the gameplay, but he's like, we're almost trying to change it to the extent that when we show it, you're gonna ask us afterwards, wait, was that was Zelda? You're gonna not know it's Zelda when you first see it.
Ah, god, that's making me more excited for it, and
So
everyone's gonna be jaw dropped. My eyes will sparkle. I'll be like, ah!
So I could see them, trying to do, and they did quote some different things with Link Between Worlds, but for the most part, it's pretty Zelda through and through.
Yeah.
There's not much that's different. Just I can go to a different dungeon here.
Yeah.
Item renting. There's not a whole lot different, but so I'm really hoping that they're going to stick to that, and it's going to be something fairly large. But
I just hope it's not.
Elements.
I just hope the reaction of was that Zelda isn't like when Wind Waker was first revealed. It's not as like wait, that's Zelda isn't like a bad thing. More of wait, no way, no, that can't be. That's something else.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, like in a good way.
You see some like crazy sci-fi intro or something. And,
yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
and then you see some character, and he does some sort of a flip back, but instead of a sword, it's some sort of laser gun.
Oh, and then he pulls out a Master Sword, but it's a lightsaber, and then he starts using the Force. But that would be dumb because that's Star Wars and not Star Trek.
And then plot twist: the main character is Groose.
Yeah.
It's Groose Land in the future.
Yeah.
I'm picturing like Groose in a Darth Vader helmet, but this like weird like hair flip is part of the helmet.
Yeah. I like it.
Or it's Tingle. Oh god, no, Tingle is Yoda.
Yeah. Oh no.
Next prediction: the 3DS will be the top-selling system. That's a given.
Oh, that's a given.
It's a given.
Yeah.
But
and then what was you missed one?
I know. I want to go. The 9 was the Zelda Wii U announced for 2015. I can see it. I want to say I'm going to back off because originally when I wrote it, I was like they're going to announce it and then delay to 2016. But I think they may hold to 2015. If you go back and think about Skyward Sword, it was in 2000. It was E3 2009 when we got that artwork.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty far in advance. Yeah.
Yeah, it was E3 2009 that we got the artwork. Then we got that first demo of that boss battle in one dungeon at E3 2010.
Yep. You had that trailer of him jumping off into the clouds and stuff.
Yeah.
And then E3 2011.
It was mostly fully playable. And
then Miyamoto had that big round table where they showed us that you can throw bombs down the hill.
Yeah.
They walked us through a few levels. And the game came out in 2011. Well, if you think about last year in 2013, they mentioned it, like, we'll just talk about it later, like next E3.
Mm-hmm.
So if we had this E3, we may have a level or two. Next E3 would be more playable, and then announced.
But if they waited 2016, wouldn't that make it the 30th anniversary of Zelda?
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
True.
Because I feel like that was a really strong reason. Like I feel like it wasn't just mere coincidence that when Skyward Sword came out, that it was 25 years of Zelda. I mean, I don't know, that was just too, it's like I could literally see Nintendo saying, let's just hold it off till that so we can, say, hey, 25 years. I mean, how cool was it when you started Skyward Sword and you saw it say 25th anniversary?
Yep.
So, I mean, I could easily see them doing it for 30.
That's true.
I don't want to wait that long.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to wait that long either, but
Yeah.
Imagine a cool bundle. Maybe if you like pre-order the game and give them $150, and you could get some really cool like Zelda stuff. Because I would totally do that.
Yeah.
Well, it could still come out in November, which is the end of 2014, and then kick off the year of Zelda
Or 2015.
in 2015.
Yeah,
The
that's
year
true.
of Link.
Like Day of Link.
Yeah.
Any other
Yeah,
predictions?
I don't know. I almost feel like it needs to be 2015. I don't know. They almost need to have that momentum,
Yeah, because they have Smash Bros. And Mario Kart now in 2014. They need something in 2015.
Yeah, because I feel like when you come out with a big franchise like right near the end of the console's life cycle, because 2016, I mean, if Nintendo, it was a 6-year cycle with the Wii, potentially this one could be a 5-year or less, since it's, not on track to be quite as successful as the Wii is. Then 2017, they'd be debuting a new system, or they would be launching a new system. So 2016, it would almost, I don't know, I feel like Skyward Sword didn't get quite the attention it deserved just because it was like a year before the new system came out. So you almost have like Nintendo announcing the new system. Oh yeah, we also have Skyward Sword come out at the end of this year. Be excited for that. And do you guys remember Majora's Mask came out like just a year before the GameCube did?
And it was magical.
Yeah, and it was great, but I remember a lot of people missed out on it, till later on.
I know I did.
Yeah.
You missed out on Majora's Mask?
I did when it first came out.
Oh, bummer.
I didn't even have the expansion pack to play it on there until just recently.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't get Majora's Mask till probably after I got the GameCube.
Yeah, the collector's edition was probably the first time I played it.
Yeah, Majora's Mask and Conker's Bad Fur Day, I think, were some of the last games on the 64.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah. Or last big games, I should say, or high-profile ones. Jet Force Gemini was pretty late in the 64.
I actually picked that up recently, Jet Force Gemini.
Yeah?
I think it might
be decent.
I think I might do a retro review on that one. That game is really good, actually, for its time. It's really a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I think I got off topic.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. But I think the Zelda's a lot further along in production than we may think it is. Because you think Skyward Sword came out in 2011, and so they probably for sure started working on the next. Like they could be even working on the next Zelda game while they're finishing up Skyward Sword. So they could have done 3-4 years into production.
Well, I've seen that before. I mean, like I've seen I think interviews we've done. It's like, when did you start in this game? It's like, we actually started in this game. The second we were done. The next day we started production on the next game.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed, like the Black Flag, they've been working on it for 2 or 3 years while they were working on the other Assassin's Creed too. So they work on more than, because they're at different stages. You're at storyboarding and creating the story, and when that one moves on to more of the design and production phase, you can start the other one in the story and be like, okay, what are we gonna do for this next one?
Right.
Yeah, and also think about it with the Link Between Worlds. When do you think they actually finished developing the game? If it came out in November, they would have had to be done with final testing in order to actually print the game by maybe July, August.
Yeah, by then, yeah.
So since about like June, and Wind Waker HD was probably done in spring last year, so they've had a good 6 or 7 months or more of only working on the new Zelda.
Right.
And potentially more, even as soon as Skyward Sword was finished, at least working on some groundwork and tests and stuff. So, yeah, I think it is probably further along than we'd think. I'm trying to think, what year did Twilight Princess come out?
2006. Yeah, 2006.
Yeah, because it came out launch of the Wii, right?
Yeah.
So 2006, and then Skyward Sword
2011.
So that was a 5-year gap. That was a pretty big gap.
And Twilight Princess was announced 4 years before it even released.
Yeah, as I recall, since it was a launch game on the Wii, since they kind of did a dual release with the GameCube and Wii, people weren't quite as they weren't pining for the next Zelda game quite as soon. So like they were kind of satisfied. They're like, hey, it's the Wii just came out. I don't think people started clamoring for new Zelda announcements till maybe 2008 or late 2007. And then, what was it, 2009 we got that concept art, James?
Yeah.
See, so there was a pretty big gap before they even started talking about the new one. And they've already started talking about the Wii U Zelda. Like even before and they even showed like that demo, before the Wii U even came out. So yeah, they've got to be a lot further along. So if it did come out in 2015, then it's a year ahead the Twilight Princess Skyward Sword split. So.
Yeah, we really are Zelda junkies when I think about it.
Yeah, well, dude,
yeah, we're pretty crazy.
Dude, it's my favorite franchise, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like going back and looking at like past release dates and trying to. Sometimes you can get a better idea. How they've spaced out things.
Oh, totally. Kind of gives you an idea maybe when it'll come out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, while we wrap this up with games, you guys have been playing probably a lot of games over the holidays. What was your? Let's go 3 games you were playing over the holiday, and we'll start with Alex. Alex seems like he's thinking. Tristan.
You know me?
Yeah.
Let's see. I've been playing the ever-living crap out of Assassin's Creed 4.
Ooh.
It has brought back my love for the Assassin's Creed franchise. Absolutely loving it. Which, by the way, you guys who have the game, you need to get your money up because I was playing it the other day, and I got a notification saying, out of all your friends, you're the richest pirate. I'm like, yeah, that's right. So you guys got to step up the game. Start thundering. I've been playing that. I got Pokemon X, and I've been loving that. It's been so much fun. No one battled me because you guys have gotten a major head start, so yeah.
Your time will come. I have Togekiss the Destroyer.
The Soul Stealer. Recently I picked up, this is for the PS3 actually, it's Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly, because I've been told it's the scariest game for the PlayStation 2, and I have been utterly disappointed. It is not scary at all. It is so hard to take it seriously, because you're playing as like a 12-year-old girl who's a plank of wood. No, it's just not scary. It's not. I'm sad. I was hoping to be like, do what?
I told you to stick with Silent Hill, man.
Dude, I would, but it's not there for download. Like seriously, when the ghosts in the games talk, they literally have the in their speech. I expect them to come out like in a bedsheet, you know. Like seriously, it's just so. I'm making fun of it.
You want a scary game?
Yeah, give me a scary game.
Siren Blood Curse.
Do what?
Siren Blood Curse. It's on the PS3.
Oh, I've heard about that one.
Siren Blood Cast?
Curse.
Oh, but Siren Blood Curse. Ooh, okay. I'm excited.
Now.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I could use something scary.
Yeah. The last scary game. Yeah, the last scary game I played was, and it wasn't terribly scary, but Resident Evil 4.
That was the last scary game I played, because when you first go in the village and they find you, I think it's like, I'll run into this house. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
In the house. All right, barricade doors, even better, and chainsaw. Crap.
What's so awesome about that game is how well they did the sounds and everything.
Yeah, it really was.
Like as soon as you can hear things getting closer, like that. Yeah. When you hear that chainsaw for the first time, you're like, oh, crap. And you hear it getting louder. You're like, where is it? Where is it?
Yeah. And by the time you find it, you're already dead. Or dude, that opening bit too, especially when they all leave.
Oh yeah.
And then it just says Resident Evil 4. You're like, oh god.
I think it was just too stressful for me to play. Mostly because of the sounds. I couldn't hang it.
I love when you first
guy like 3 times.
I love when you first walk into that house and you're like, sir, can you help me? And he's like,
Yeah, I tried. What was great, I think, is because they spoke a language that I think it's an actual language, so that's what made it even more frightening. Is that this isn't something made up. This is
I think they're speaking Spanish, because like at one point they're like morir, like death or something.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you'll hear them when they find you. They'll say "Estás aquí."
Yeah, it's here. Yeah, that was a pretty good scary game.
And I just yelled back, "Mi gato es fuego."
Yeah. That was the last scary Resident Evil game.
And as some would probably say, the last good Resident Evil game.
Yes, yeah.
Five was okay.
Revelations was
5 was a good shooter.
Oh yeah, Revelations was good. I did enjoy Revelations.
Yeah, Revelations had a good time.
Good.
It wasn't quite as scary, but,
Right.
but it was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I derailed what you were saying, Tristan.
No, it's cool. It's just that I did a lot of research on this game. I've been told, like, I'm just glad the game when I bought it was like $3 on PSN. I'm like, okay, well, it's not the end of the world if it's bad, but it's just if my main character isn't immersed like into the situation and frightened as well, then I have no reason to be scared either. I guess it's just maybe I said I don't get jump scares so easily anymore, because Resident Evil 4 like broke that. It's like, man, I ran from chainsaw, dual bladed chainsaw women. I'm not afraid of anything anymore.
Yeah. Sure.
I guess I could go with my game.
Yeah, please.
I had some time to think. Well, I was also playing Assassin's Creed 4. But as Tristan said, I'm more of a modest pirate than he is, so, I spend more of my time singing about the pirate's life than I do plundering.
Yo ho ho and all that junk.
Exactly. So I was playing that one. I was playing A Link Between Worlds on hero mode, and I said some very mean words, and I stopped playing that for a little while because that got really, really difficult. So I'm taking a break from that one. And I just recently I beat Ape Escape on the loose for the PSP because I love the original Ape Escape. So I was playing that again. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
And I've been shiny hunting on and off for a shiny horsey on Pokemon X, and I still have not caught one. I keep getting those shiny Crawdons. I've got like 5 of them. I'm sick of seeing those things. I want a horsey.
Why don't you get Tristan one?
You want a shiny Crawdon? I'll trade you one.
Dude, I don't have shiny nothing, man. I got my blast.
I'll take a shiny.
Dude, I got my Blastoise. I'm ready for anything.
Oh, there you go. I'll trade you a shiny.
You know, in all of the Pokemon games I've played since Blue, I've never caught a shiny in gameplay.
You know what's funny is I jinxed myself.
Yeah.
My very first shiny that I found was in Ruby, and it was when I had just found out about how awesome they were. I was like, oh, I'll never find one, or if I do, it'll be in the Safari Zone. Shiny Rhyhorn in the Safari Zone. It ran away. I took 3 balls at it and broke out all 3 times and ran away. And I was just like,
lame.
I know that's the worst because like if it doesn't run away after the first time, you're like, okay, I've got this. Let's plan this plan an attack, and then he still runs away.
I don't get it. Is shiny different?
They're a different color.
Is shiny different? Kick him out.
Yeah.
You're fired. You're off the team.
Somebody on Twitter that recently.
What's funny is the first one I did catch was later on. I was playing Sapphire version. For some reason, I get really lucky in Gen 3. And I was bored, and I was wandering around a cave, and I was like, you know what? It'd be cool to find a shiny Pokemon, even if it was a Zubat. As soon as I finished that sentence, shiny Zubat.
I need to have you play my game like, man, it would sure be great to find a shiny...
I was just like, oh my god! And then I caught another one, and I was like, okay, maybe I don't want a shiny Zubat so much.
I want a shiny Jigglypuff.
Yeah, now you're like, you're spoiled with it. You've got
I've been trying to get that horsey, but 5 shiny Crawdons.
He doesn't do the spoils in a pirate game, but he does spoils in Pokemon.
I'm a Poke Pirate, I guess.
Justin, did you play Generation 2, Gold and Silver?
No, the last Pokemon game I played before X was Blue. I've been like so out of the Poke loop.
You need to play Generation 2.
What about you, Justin?
I played Blue. I had Gold and Silver, and I had Ruby and Sapphire.
You've got all of them, I think. Last time I was there,
I have Diamond and Pearl, and I have Black and White, and Black 2 and White 2.
Because the red Gyarados in Gold and Silver, that was a shiny.
I remember that one.
That's right, yeah. But like,
that doesn't count.
It totally counts.
They handed that to you. I'm talking about legit encounter.
Yeah,
I think I earned that.
Yeah, I think I actually encountered one in the wild one time, but I didn't catch it. And that's the only time I've actually encountered one. But I hear in X and Y it's a lot easier, but I still haven't encountered one yet.
Yeah,
Gotta
fishing,
chain fish,
you
man.
can chain fish, yeah.
So you can increase the odds and stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool, but...
So again, the shiny, it's like just a...
It's an
just looks
alternate
shiny.
Color.
That's
it's an alternate color, yeah.
And it does
really
a cool
shiny.
sparkly effect.
Yeah. So sometimes they're completely
sparkles,
different colors, or,
I can see the appeal of that then.
small differences.
Yeah. I think I was talking to Tom, speaking of Pokemon, I think Tom made a really good point. I think he was saying, like, do you know how much money, like, the Pokemon company can make if they put, like, let's say, Pokemon Red and Blue on, like, the 3DS eShop?
They would make a ton.
Yeah, because...
I'm surprised they haven't yet.
They've never released them, have they? Like, digitally as eShop titles. It's strange that they haven't...
And what would be nice is, because it's getting to that point where you can't really trade or transfer any of your Pokemon. I guess they're trying to do that with some of the Transporter and Pokebank, but you can really only transfer if you've already transferred your Pokemon up to the DS games, And then you can transfer from the DS ones up to X and Y, but for some of those old games, I mean, it'd be really nice to, have them develop Virtual Console versions, and they could have connectivity to transfer to X and Y. And there's no reason they couldn't, because did you guys see Double Dragon came out for the NES, came out on Wii U and 3DS over the holidays?
Mm-hmm.
And the 3DS version of it has multiplayer.
Play. Yeah.
Wow.
So if they can retrofit wireless multiplayer into an NES game, don't tell me you can't do that in Pokemon. I mean, because that's simultaneous gameplay. It seems like it would be harder to do than a Pokemon game, because Pokemon it's you're taking turns. How hard is it to do an online game with taking turns?
Right.
Or even just transferring. I don't care if I'm playing Blue online with someone. I just want to be able to transfer. But. Sorry, I'm going on a rant.
That's all right. Speaking of that multiplayer thing, I hope they do that. Like, I don't know if they did that for Mario Brothers 3 for the 3DS, but that would be awesome.
Yes. Yeah.
I know Contra has crossplay on 3DS.
Oh, really?
No.
Yes.
And also, maybe we can get Double Dragon 2, which was fantastic.
Yes. Yeah.
Are we getting off topic?
Yeah, we are getting off topic.
Maybe just a little bit.
Alex, did you go over your games? All of your games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Money, what have you been playing?
I bought Pokemon Y. I don't know if I'm the only one who bought Y, because all you guys keep talking about is X.
Because we have good taste.
I have Y.
Again, we have
X is going to give it to you.
Yeah.
I bought Y because of Veltal, so.
I did too, so.
Yeah. The Charizard X was not enough to tempt me. So.
I don't know.
I was also playing some Night Underground, which is an awesome indie game.
Oh, yeah?
And, gosh, what else was I playing? I played some Toki Tori. And I bought a whole bunch of other games. I bought Toki Tori 2 Plus, Mutant Muds, and I bought a bunch of other ones, but I haven't really got to those yet because I've been playing Pokemon, so.
That's the way it usually goes.
Yeah.
I got all these cool new games. Pokemon.
Pokemon games all.
Yeah.
Matt, what have you been playing?
I just finished up Mega Man X2 when that just
Nice.
released in the Virtual Console.
There we go.
Those
Did you
are
get the
some of
shorty?
my favorites. X, X2, X3 on Super Nintendo. Shoot.
Did you get the Shoryuken?
I did.
There you go. Good. Yeah, I got the Shoryuken, man. It's like getting Hadouken in X.
Yeah.
I like the little noise he makes.
Uh,
Did you guys ever play the Zero games?
yes, those are fun.
Those are really good too. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, and another one I've been playing was Super Mario 3D World.
Mm.
I got to Champions Road.
You
That's all I
too?
need. That's all I need to finish. 3 more stars.
Have you beaten it?
No.
The race is on, Matt.
Yeah.
Fine, we'll do this.
Tristan, you haven't beaten it?
I haven't beaten Champions Road yet, man. I was just like, I was like, I'm gonna become a hot little potato. I'm getting about to race soon.
I'm actually ahead of you. That's great.
I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet, but Champions Road, that sounds like a nice.
Dude,
you know.
It is the hardest level in a Mario game.
yeah, dude, I don't know. I beat Lost Levels, man. Don't question me on hardest level.
I would say it's hands down the hardest in a 3D Mario.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Dude, I saw the completionist beat it, and I was just like, well, he did it, so I'm good enough.
I found a way you can get surplus extra lives on Champions Road, so I can keep going indefinitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I just cover my ears, you know?
Yeah. All you need to know that it's gonna be hard. It's not gonna.
Yeah.
It's oh boy. You have to.
Did you play the very last level, Alex, on Mario
Galaxy
3D Land?
Oh.
I have yet to beat that because it was really challenging.
Okay. Well, it's about 3 times harder than that one.
Yeah. And you have to do it. What's hard is they have to do it in one go. There's no checkpoints.
The Mario 3D Land last level was pretty hard, but it didn't take me as long. Like I probably played Champions Road like 200 times or more before I beat it.
I think a part of the challenge for me with the 3D Land one was because I had a difficult time with depth perception in that game. For some reason, the way it was laid out, I had a really difficult time with being able to maneuver onto the blocks. It was really difficult.
Yeah.
You'll probably have similar time with Mario 3D World. Sometimes I felt like if you had the stereoscopic 3D, it would help, but there were times where I was constantly like jumping off the back of a level or something, or misjudging jumping up to get a block or something. But.
Which makes me want Mario Universe a little bit more.
Yeah, it's still really good, and it didn't really detract too much, but
I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. There's been some mistake there, so I'm waiting for it. I do want to play it.
Thomas, what have you been playing?
I've been mainly playing 2 games. Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy.
Yes.
And Bravely Default. So you can expect both of them reviews in the next edition.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah.
Very excited to check those out. So.
Not going to say too much about them.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that your wife Erica, she's loving it. Like I saw a tweet, she said, "All right, Bravely Default was great. Give me Bravely Second."
Yeah. Yeah, we were glad to see that they had multiple save files on Bravely Default, so we've both been passing it back and forth.
Oh,
nice.
That's so awesome. It still seems weird why Pokemon can't do that, but
yeah.
My brother asked me that because he actually, I convinced him to get why. He's like, "So why does this thing get multiple save files?" I go, I don't think any other Pokemon game did that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, but
kind of
sorry.
its trademark now, I guess. But.
Yeah.
I haven't really been playing anything other than that, and I think before I started reviewing those 2, the last games I played were Streets of Rage 3D and Echo the Dolphin for my reviews of those as well.
I love Echo the Dolphin.
Yeah.
Streets of Rage was good. Echo, not so much.
Yeah.
I like Echo. I like the atmosphere of the game.
Yeah, it's
kind of a
I
difficult
enjoy
game.
it, but
After reading the
Yeah.
review, by the way, Tom, you did a good job describing like the controls because I was just picturing, these underwater controls. I could see that being just a little frustrating at times.
Yeah, it was very difficult to control, but I don't know. I like the atmosphere, so that trumped it for me.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, James.
Well, that was my 3 games.
Yeah.
I guess my 3 last games I played. I pulled out Little Inferno a couple days ago. Started burning stuff for no reason.
Oh yeah, I saw gameplay. I saw the Steam Train. Saw them play that, and that just I was watching. I was like, so you just burn stuff. I'm like, this actually looks kind of fun.
Well, there's a point to it, but
Oh, okay. I thought you just burn stuff.
You can literally burn stuff for hours if you really want.
No, James. I'm sure burning stuff is a lot of fun. Guys, I think we need to talk about James.
The game
Welcome
is
to Intervention Cast.
The game is pretty much about burning stuff, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'd be tempted to listen to like Ring of Fire while playing this.
And the second game I've been picked up Batman Origins again. So I got a few things to finish.
Yeah, nice.
Got me excited about that was that DLC announcement, which is possibly Mr. Freeze.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll pick it up. And then I finally, after some FedEx mishaps and finishing other games, I have Link Between Worlds. And I started playing that today. Like, I almost didn't make it to this podcast.
Nice.
All that technical issues I said we were having? No, I was playing Link Between Worlds.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of DLC, I'm hoping maybe you guys can help me out here too. I did some research because I was trying to figure this out. I just finished Assassin's Creed 4 story. It was fantastic, and then I sure enough look online. It's this one called Freedom Cry. It's a DLC for it, and I'm thinking, okay, that'd be great. It looks like a lot of fun. And then I'm doing research on. I'm like, all right, so when's it coming out? And I'm like, all right, PS4, Xbox One, PS3, Xbox 360, PC. There's no Wii U. And I was looking online, and people were saying the DLC is not coming to the Wii U. And it's just like, are you kidding me? Just why?
At least at the moment, but they said that about some games last year, and Assassin's Creed 3 eventually got all the DLC. It was just like 4 months late or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say they did it late last year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so.
Well, and what's so bonkers about everything is some games have DLC, but then they don't have a season's pass, right?
Right.
Well, then Arkham Origins has everything. You can get. I remember people said originally that it wasn't going to have the season pass for Arkham Origins.
Yeah.
I went on the eShop, and Arkham Origins season pass, $20. There it is.
Oh wow.
Plus all of the DLC packs for all the other systems. So I was like, and I don't know if that was there at launch and back in October, but it's there now. So I'm hoping it'll still show up.
Yeah, because I know Mass Effect 3 for the Wii U didn't have all the DLC the other consoles had.
Yeah.
It had most of it. It just didn't have the Citadel. That was, I think, the one that was missing.
I still think it's kind of.
Didn't they have some that was kind of like built into the game already, and it wasn't like a separate pack?
Yeah, they already had the Prothean DLC in the Mass Effect 3 package.
Yeah, I remember that one. I had that
one. Like integrated it into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
kind of like they did with Deus Ex, Director's Cut. Did you guys play that one at all?
No, Eddie.
They integrated the DLC pack. I forget what that one's called. But it was a pretty big DLC.
Story, wasn't it?
Well, it was. I think it was either before or after. But it's just integrated into the game now. It's not a separate pack that you download off the eShop or something. Since it is the Director's Cut, it just has it all in there. Anyways. Sorry, who was talking? James, were you talking?
Where are we again?
Yeah, what are we doing?
I think I'm done.
Okay.
I figured right before we conclude, I just wanted to say, anyone listening or who comes across this recording, we do now have a contest up, our first Pure Nintendo contest for 2014. It's called Around the World of Wii Fit U in 88 Days. The gist of it here is, you have 88 days to use your Wii Fit U step meter and just accumulate as many steps as you possibly can. If you want to see more details, please go to purenintendo.com. You'll see the article, and you'll also see our production video of that, explaining the rules. You'll see all the nice prizes we're giving away. So yes, please go check that out.
Yeah.
Do it.
Guys, do it.
Be a bad
help your body. Win stuff.
Can I eat a Baconator while I work out?
Sure.
That might qualify for disqualification. Just saying.
I guess that's technically not against the rules, but we should eat it.
This goes against the spirit of the competition.
We walked like 1,000 miles, but they gained 20 pounds while doing it.
Yeah.
Pure Nintendo's contest just made me fatter.
I didn't go through my games. I'll go through mine. Yeah, I think I just interrupted all of you guys. That's what.
Well, don't worry, we'll do the same.
Yeah, but I played some Super Mario 3D World over the holidays, and finally it was on Christmas Day, actually, that I finally beat Champions Road.
You are beating it.
After tons and tons of tries. So I haven't played Mario 3D World in 2 weeks or so, but I have been playing some Assassin's Creed 4, and I bought Arkham Origins recently. And because it's only $30 on the Wii U on Amazon right now.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah. And the Amazon's doing a bunch of like post-holiday sales, and even like Assassin's Creed 4 on the Wii U is like $35.
Wow.
So there were a bunch that were around that $30 range. Like I think Splinter Cell Blacklist was down there too. And Blacklist is a lot of fun if you guys.
That's right. You were telling me to get that so we can play online.
Yes.
Yeah.
Play some co-op.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it's mostly been Batman lately. And
as a DC fan, how are you enjoying it?
I'm liking it a lot. I mean, there's a lot of cool, lesser-known villains.
Yeah, like Electrocutioner. I was like, wait, who are you again? Like when I saw him, I was like, and you are.
Yeah, and Copperhead, and Copperhead's I guess a little more well-known than Electrocutioner, but I don't know. It's been pretty fun to play through, and the coolest thing about the game, and I know it got mixed reviews, but the coolest thing is that they expanded the detective stuff you can do.
Oh, that we can like replay the crime scene. You have to look. That was really cool.
Yeah, like that's like my favorite part. I was like, because Batman is supposed to be world's greatest detective, but he just beats up people.
Right.
So it was cool that they made that experience a little more deep. Before you're just kind of like, oh, I scanned a blood sample. Let me
call it a day.
Oh, I scanned a fingerprint. Let me follow the fingerprint trail.
Yeah.
It was kind of monotonous. You kind of did the same thing, but now they actually have crime scenes in the story you investigate, and you actually have to look around the whole crime scene. It may even span like not even in the same room. You may actually have to look in areas around.
Yeah, and I thought it was really cool with the gamepad how you could look around.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool that you had it couldn't just be on that one area. Like there was one thing where there was an explosion happened, and I had to replay. I go, okay, wait a minute. All right, and even in my mind, I went, okay, wait, there it is. Kind of like you're like trying to follow the trajectory. I thought that was really cool.
It's really cool. It uses all sorts of ballistic stuff, all sorts of. You feel like you're CSI Batman. But.
Yeah, and
it's
Did you get the same feeling too? James really mentioned in his review and did a good job about that. How the countering system.
Yeah, I felt like it was a little more
slower.
Yeah, it's just been.
It's
been really
a little
good.
bit.
Yeah, and at first I thought James he just sucks at video games. He's no good at them. And then I started playing it and I was like, wait a minute, I could have sworn I just hit the counter button. I'm still getting punched. But then again, James, you did a good job mentioning maybe it's because it's a younger, Batman, so he's not as he's not gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
Even though he is perfect.
Yeah.
That's what I'm sticking with. Not that they screwed up and fell short a little bit. We're a little bit off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on the first Kooopa Cast.
Yeah.
And we'll have a year worth of Kooopa Cast to go.
Do we have to? I mean, yay!
Thanks for joining us.
See you.